This video will feature the bass and two distorted rhythm guitar parts that are present during the bridge of the song. The tuning used in the video and on the record is E-flat and 440 wavelength calibration. If you are unsure how to tune E-flat, please watch the video on this channel, E-flat tuning and enharmonic notes for guitar and bass by Marc Wilson, and then return. We're going to continue to use steady alternate picking and steady eighth note timing. This part's going to be fairly easy because we're going to progress from the low E string to the C note located on the A string at the 3rd fret, to the open A string, and back to the C note. Each one of these notes is going to be played for a full measure, so all the changes will come on one with a downward picking motion. I almost don't even have to show it to you. I'm just going to give you the 4-count lead in and play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Not much to it. That's half of it. From that point, we're going to progress from the B note located on the A string at the 2nd set for a measure to the C note for another measure, back to the B note, then we'll go back to the C for half a measure, and then finish up on the D for the other half. It'll be kind of like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... That's pretty much it. I'll do the whole thing with my fingers so you can hear what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. The distorted guitar part that drives the song is going to continue doubling the bass literally note for note, using steady eighth note timing and the same palm muted down strokes. What it's going to do when it gets to the open E, the open E5, we're actually going to bar the 5th note and the octave. Now the advantage of this is by barring these two notes, we're dampening out the higher pitched strings below so we don't hit them accidentally and let them ring out. We'll do the same thing when we play the A5. So we almost don't need to even go over this note for note. We could pretty much just roll off what we did on the bass. The power chords that we use to do this rhythm, we're not actually going to add the extra 5th note lower in pitch. The root note will actually be the lowest note of the power chord. So if we do a 4-count, we should have this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 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 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... You notice, except for the last two power chords we played there, pretty much the changes are coming after a full measure. Each chord's being changed on one. The bridge only surfaces twice during the entire song. The first appearance occurs at 40 seconds on your timer, while the second appears at 1 minute and 28 seconds. The second guitar part is actually a distorted guitar part, but I'm going to play it clean here just so you can hear the way that the notes ring together a little better. It's going to follow the same root note pattern laid down by the bass guitar. This first chord, I'm not sure what it is, but to create it, we're going to place the ring finger on the 7th fret of the A string, which is an E note. We're going to place the first finger on the 5th fret of the D string. That makes a G note. The 4th finger will be on the 7th fret of the G string. This makes a D note. In the key of G, there's only one sharp, and that's an F. So whatever this chord is, it'll work in the key of G. So I'm not actually going to play the chord by putting all my fingers down at the same time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place them down one at a time, and I'm going to pick the 4 strings as I'm putting my fingers down. What sweeping is the continuous picking motion, downwards or upwards, where you pick every string you pass over as you cross it. I'm going to try it one time just to show you what I mean. Once my fingers are in place, I'm going to sweep upwards the next 2 strings, kind of like this. Now I'm going to pick downwards, skipping the D string and going to the G, like this. And after I do that, I'm going to shift my middle finger down to the 3rd fret on the A string. That's a C note. Again, I'm going to sweep 4 strings. As I'm passing to the D string, I'll place my finger on the 2nd fret, and I'll pick the G and B strings open. This creates a C major 7 chord. It'll be kind of like this. And then I'll sweep up 2 strings. So far, this is what we have. Now right from there, what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to move the 1st finger. I'm going to pivot my wrist just a little bit and bring the 2nd finger up and place it on the 2nd fret directly under the 1st finger. This creates an A sus2 chord. I'm going to use the same picking motion that I did on the C major 7. And right from there, I won't move my 1st finger. I'll place the middle finger back on the C note at the 3rd fret on the A string, back to the C major 7th, and repeat the picking motion. So far this is what we have. On a 4 count, let's play it a couple times, just like it will be in the song. 1, 2, 3, 4. And right from that point, you pretty much double the other guitar in the rhythm.